So we are here on location with the Darling Show, and I want to let you know that I have a special guest by the name of Maria's Kitchen, and I'm have her on my show for the first episode of showing her YouTube channel. So I look forward to interviewing her. So stay tuned to the interview. So we're here on location with Maria, a well-known YouTuber called Maria's Kitchen. So I'm here to interviewing her today on the Darling Show. So Maria, how did you get started on your YouTube channel with the Maria's Kitchen recipes?
One day I have a passion for cooking. I've been cooking since I was 17 years old, and I have 6 children, and so I had to cook. So I had to learn how to cook. So up to date, I have a passion for it, and God gives us all a talent, and God's like, use your talent. And I'm like, my talent? He's like, cooking. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I didn't know how to do anything. I told my son, get the camera, and we just started filming, and we're a year in now, and now we are growing, and we're now monetized on YouTube, which I'm super happy about.
How do you get started on monetizing?
Okay, so monetizing, you will have to keep doing your videos. Just keep doing your videos, and make sure you're doing like at least one a week, maybe one every 2 weeks. And you've got to market yourself and get people to subscribe. And then after you get 1,000, I think it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. That's the trick. That's the last one that took me. Then the YouTube will contact you, and you will start getting paid.
Oh, did they contact you already?
Yes, they have.
Oh wow! Because I seen that you are 1,700, I believe.
I think 1,700.
1,700.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So Maria, did you bring any recipes for us?
Actually, I have a raspberry agua fresca that I just posted, and I can actually tell you the recipe right here from scratch. You'll just need 1 cup of fresh raspberries or frozen. You'll need 3 limes juice, which is 3 tablespoons, a 1/4 cup of sugar. Now I know if you don't like sugar, you can use stevia. And then you just need 3 cups of water. You put it in a blender, you put it through a strainer, and it's ready to pour over ice.
Oh wow.
It's that easy.
So now I want to know, Maria, before you started getting on YouTube, what were you doing prior to that?
Let me see. Cooking and selling my baked goods all over my town. But my number 1 seller I was doing is I was making tamales and selling them.
Oh yeah. I think a friend of mine told me that you were selling tamales.
I'd like to get you some.
Yeah.
You gotta try them. You gotta be my critique.
I have never had a Maria's Kitchen tamale.
I'm gonna get you some.
All right. So, well, I'm excited to have you on my show. So, I want to know. So, prior to doing all that, what are your plans after?
After
your YouTube channel, like, what do you want to do with it? Where do you want to take your YouTube channel, which is Maria's Kitchen? Where do you want to take it to the next level? Like, what do you want to do next?
Well, I am praying and trying to be led, of course, by the Holy Spirit to direct me in what's next. So I am hoping to get on Food Network.
That would be exciting.
I'm hoping to get on. Maybe I would love to do commercials. I work for Marriott, and I'd love to do commercials for hotels, because I've been working with hotels for the last 30 years part-time. So I love serving.
I can see that. I can see you on the Food Network, doing Maria's Kitchen. That was exciting.
Thank you for having me today. It's so beautiful out here.
I know. I thought to be on location because instead of inside the studio. Well, my studio is still on production at a location near you. So, but yeah, it's still in production. So you're my first guest on my first Darling Show. So I'm glad to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
So I want to know, do you ever, because you have so many recipes on your YouTube channel, do you want to try to expand on a book? Have you looked into publishing?
Yes, well, okay, I haven't looked into publishing, but several of my friends have said, Maria, you've got to make a cookbook. So that's probably going to be something I'm going to do, but it's going to take a lot of work. So I still work part-time, for an employer. So, and then I do videos, and the stage setup and everything is a lot of work.
It is a lot.
So, but I love all of it. But yes, I would love to do a cookbook.
You know what? I also noticed that you were able to progress on your YouTube channel to bring up your numbers, like subscribers, and that's what I might be doing too. Where you send other friends a link to your channel so they can watch it and then subscribe. That's that is a good marketing tool to market your YouTube channel.
Yes.
What made you do that?
That helps. You know why? Because some of my friends do not have a YouTube channel. And so on YouTube, the view counts. So I send it to mostly all the people that do not have a YouTube channel, and they love it because they're not subscribed and they're just waiting for that next video just to click it to view it. And that helps increase your watch hour. Yeah.
But when you send them the link, do they also subscribe when they try to make a...
Some do, but some are already subscribed, and sometimes they're busy in their lifestyle, so they have kids, and they're like, Maria, thank you for sending me the video because it was amazing, and now I'm going to do this with my kids or my, for my husband. So it reminds them.
It's like an entrepreneur kind of deal. You're like an entrepreneur, even if it's a YouTube market advertisement, and but it's like an entrepreneur. So you're like an entrepreneur.
Kind of. I'm always getting ideas, and then I love, sharing ideas.
Now that's one of my points. Where do you get your ideas for the recipes? Like, how do you come about the recipe?
Ideas for recipes. Several ways. Of course, I'm going to pray and ask God because He's the creator. And sometimes I'll be laying down and I'll be just sitting there, and all of a sudden I get an idea, and I'm like, I get up, go to the kitchen, and put it together. Like one of my popcorn recipes, it's a pumpkin spice popcorn recipe. He gave me the actual things to do. I went and tried it, and I made a video. Of course, then I also do famous cooks recipes, like Robert Santibáñez is one of my favorite chefs, and I got a couple of recipes and redid them from him. And then just family recipes.
So if you do decide to make a cookbook, would you think that they'll let you use their recipes on your book? Did you give you the rights?
Well, I'll probably just use like the family recipes and creations I came up with, probably. Because you'll have to get, the okay from them.
I know. Get the release forms and stuff. Oh, okay. So that's exciting for you. I mean, I'm really excited for all the ideas that you have, and I'm excited for like your next recipe coming out. Do you know what next recipe you'll be using?
The next recipe is so fun, and I'm so excited. I wish I could have did it, but I did have a little bit of tooth trouble. I know in my last video. I'm doing a jar, a mason jar, and I'm putting all of the cooking ingredients in there. So all you have to do is literally pour the jar into a bowl with some butter, and you'll have oatmeal cookies.
Oh, is that their next video?
Yes.
Wow.
It's super easy. You don't even have to measure. I'm measuring for you. All the ingredients are in a beautiful mason jar, and I decorate it really pretty, and it will be great for gifts. And I think I'll drop them at your house.
Thanks.
So you can try it.
Yeah. So now the recipes process. How do you reinvent them?
Reinvent, meaning?
Like when you said you get a recipe, but then you change it. How do you change? I mean, where do you get the idea to changing it?
Practice.
Oh, okay.
You get an idea, then you try it, and then if it flops, then you're like, no, that's not working. Then you got to try something else, and then believe me, I'm in the kitchen like a lot of hours.
And I know that you say you do the staging. Where do you get your ideas, but where do you get your stuff for your staging? Like, how do you come up with staging?
Well, of course, the best place, of course, is home decorating magazines. And also, I used to take a home interior decorating class in college.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did.
Oh, wow.
I went to school for interior design.
I did.
You did too?
I did went to school for fashion design and interior. Well, I didn't do the interior design, but it wasn't. I did interior designing and
The fashion.
fashion.
And I did it for home. So other than that, just books, TV shows. If you ever look at their TV shows, like Wendy or the other shows, then you'll get ideas from them.
So my perspective and with my channel and stuff, I'm hoping that Wendy Williams will interview me. And I also kept, what I also decided I'm gonna try to do is get a billboard on the highway and put the Darling Show.
Yes, that's a good idea. And I have to let you know that everything takes money.
Yeah,
money and lots of money. So then I do have on my show also, you could put a bottom link to donate, because we do take donations.
Okay.
And everything helps because I have to buy the food like 3 times to test. I have to buy flowers. I have to buy tablecloths, napkins, everything costs. So I'm so thankful for those that do donate on Raise.
Oh, well, I might try to give a donation as well.
Thank you.
So that's cool. I'm glad. Okay. So, do you have any other inspirations that you want to tell us?
I just want to say that go with the talent that God has given you. So I see that you love fashion, decorating. I see that you love people, and you love helping people. You love talking to people. You love helping. I think that you should go with the talent that God has put inside of you, and then that is going to be success because He gave you that. So He said, I have good plans for you, plans to prosper you. So go with the talent that He has given you.
Yes, that is a good point. So I want to thank all my viewers. So also, if you're new to the channel and watching, do subscribe, the link below, and hit the bell so every time I load up a video, you'll be first one to know. And I want to thank Maria for coming on my show on the first episode of the Darling Show. As a token of my appreciation, I want to give you a rose.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well,
I absolutely. So beautiful. I love this. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
And I'll look forward to seeing the show.
Yes. Thank you.
Have a great day. Bye.